Quick note! Hello everyone. Before the video starts, I just want to let you know it is spooky month, and a very spooky video will be coming out very soon. I apologise for the wait. It's been a lot going on, but just on a little announcement, the MISTAKEABLES will be back soon, so just be waiting for the nearest videos coming out then. And if you want to go watch the MISTAKEABLES video, just click down there. Our links will be there. Go watch us. We have fun, so maybe you will too. Let's get in the video. So I just saw the trailer to Super Mario Bros. The movie that we have been anticipating ever since last year, ever since they announced it at Nintendo Direct. Now, in case you have been living under a rock, the Super Mario franchise has only had one movie, probably the most infamous gaming movie of all time, that being the first Mario movie. And that was something. I think we can all agree that this new one certainly looks great. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, the animation in the first half is honestly phenomenal. Like, the textures, the colours, the use of lighting, it's gorgeous, just straight up gorgeous, with the vibrant reds, with the cold blues. It's nice to look at. Now, the one thing I want to focus on in this video is the people who are making this movie. That's Illumination. Now, I fear when this movie was announced to be working with Illumination, purely because Illumination is poison to the cinema nowadays. Where unlike DreamWorks or Disney, they don't try to make anything unique or special. They come up with an idea, then they milk it for what it's worth. The only good thing that they've ever made, I'd say, was the first Despicable Me, when they actually had to try. Essentially, they're just cookie cutter movies that can just be made, thrown out, never remembered again. And yet, despite the most blandest strategy, they always seem to make money, which is so confusing to me. I don't think there's been a single Illumination film that's done bad, except maybe Hop. I'm not sure, I have to look that again. So yeah, if you're looking to make a better Mario movie, Illumination's a strange choice. But you can't argue with results so far. Sure, the voice cast is very weird, with Chris Pratt as Mario, but the animation does look different. And I think that's from the Nintendo side, because they've had a lot more control in this movie, unlike they did in the first film they ever made. And it shows. This film does look like the game came to life. And that's a good thing. Visually, this is stunning. Unlike most Illumination films where they just play the same style, this actually looks like it has some creativity in it. And I'm actually excited to see what they do with it. The animation looks lively and expressive. But the voice acting is a mixed bag. Like, surprisingly enough, Jack Black is quite great as Bowser. Sure, it doesn't sound like Bowser from the games, but it's like its own voice in a way. It's just like dripping with like charisma. Like, we know Jack Black is an incredible voice actor. He didn't pull off Poe for no reason, after all. So we know that he can do a great job. So I'm actually glad to see him be Bowser. But on the other hand, Mario is voiced by Chris Pratt. This is a strange choice, because as we've seen from the trailer, Chris Pratt can't do an accent. He can't do an Italian accent. It does seem like when the film comes out, as you watch along, you'll get used to it, but so far, I just don't hear Mario in it. Like, I don't know why they didn't bring the original actor for Mario. Like, he's still there, and he still does the role. Like, why not take advantage of him? He still sounds like Mario, so why not bring Mario? But then again, it's Illumination, they want the biggest stars. So, the main question of today, will this movie change everything? Now, what do I mean by everything? As I've mentioned, Illumination just plays it safe. And they have been poisoned to essentially the cinema itself, making low-tier, average garbage that's just there to, like, entertain kids for a few minutes, then just be forgotten about the next. They don't feel like movies, they feel like products. They feel like products that are released one year. There's a lot of buzz around them, like the Minions movie that just came out. There was a lot of buzz around that, There was a lot of memes, but now it's pretty much dead. And no one cares anymore. These aren't movies, these are products. So, would this Mario movie change that? After all, we've just established they finally changed their animation style. So that's a start. Like, this is a big leap for Illumination to change their style. Now, I know it's just the same Nintendo style, but it's a nice blend, I'd say. You get the vibrancy of a normal 3D animation alongside the stylized look with the classic Nintendo looks. But will this change things? After all, this is the company who made the Minions, and we all know how disastrous and annoying they are. So here's what I think. Since Illumination now has the advantage, like they have got the rights to Mario, this is huge. Like, he hasn't been on the big screen in decades. So if they actually make this a good movie, then not only will Illumination have a change of heart possibly, or they could just go back, but video game movies will start to be seen more seriously. And we've seen that recently. Video games films have been on an uprise recently, with the recent Sonic films being quite entertaining and fairly decent films. And we got films like Uncharted, which weren't the greatest, were a good step in the right direction. And with this Mario film, it certainly looks great, but will it be great? The writing is something that I don't know how you'd write a film version of Mario. Like, how do you do that? The first film clearly didn't know what to do, so how do you do it here? I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. And with Illumination, since now they have the biggest opportunity, are they going to take advantage of it? Or will they forget? Like, when I mean take advantage, I mean keep the energy the same. Keep moving upwards, keep improving, like so many others have done. Or are they just going to keep playing it safe? That's the thing we have to wonder. Because will it be change or will it be repeat? Because as we know, they had to try with Despicable Me, then after that they didn't try at all. So it could be the same thing here. I think it will be the same thing. But it would be nice to see them change things. So in terms of what I thought about the trailer, yeah, it looks beautiful. Some voice acting is great, some is not. But overall, I'm still going to watch this movie, as this is actually an Illumination film that I'm interested in. It's got bright colours, it's got interesting dialogue, and it looks like it could be a fun time. And I'm glad that we're actually getting a Mario film now. After all the talks, it's finally happening. So I guess we're just going to have to wait till April to see what they make.